Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to week 3 of the Jalta League.
Yes, sir.
I'm your host, Luca Shirayuki Convertino, and joining me once again, back again.
I'm back.
Wasn't here last week. Introduce yourself.
Apologies. My name's Josh Boons, and I am Susie Hachi. Let's go.
And we are back once again for another exciting week of... I don't know why David Attenborough's come out.
Love to see it.
Things have changed. We've got a green screen. You can see Marissa is trying to punch me in the background right now. So yeah, we've got a green screen. We might add random stuff eventually. We're using a new system. That's why you can actually see some of my hair kind of green screening away.
We've got Al Frederick right here.
Al Frederick, yeah.
He was casting last week. He's also casting this week as well.
Craziness.
Can you believe that? We've got 3-man cast.
So
Madness.
last week, Scythe won again.
Standard procedure, really. Very standard procedure.
Me and him have been speaking a lot about this week coming, as we do actually have a lot of more high-level players coming in today. We've got the Black French, who, after I looked at their account, they were masters. We have a surprise last-minute appearance of a new player called Gondola, who had masters on Ed.
That's only been out, what, a week or two?
Yeah, he's been out
a week.
We got Saiyajin.
Madness.
We got Saiyajin, who I believe is another Masters player. I don't actually know what he plays. Do we have anyone else new? I think that's it.
I think that's it. Those are the main players. Obviously, we've got Embassy, who's part of the university and a very, very good component.
We've got Embassy. We've got Doma. We've got Fat Man.
Yes, sir.
We've got Punchy Duke. We've got Joe Darksoul. We've got Krim. We've got Spartan. We've got Shadows.
Who else we got?
We don't have Yazan.
we don't have Yazan. Yazan's not here today.
The poor lad is ill. I hope you're doing okay, Yazan. You don't have to be beaten by a pro. Funny story, actually, going into today's tournament, after setting up the bracket, he was going to play against one of the Masters players in round 1 again. So there was that. So he dodged a bullet.
He definitely dodged a bullet. I think he's had enough of it, hasn't he?
He probably has had enough of it. I mean, I would have had enough if I got perfected 7 times. But
yeah, I know. We can't mention that. We shall not speak of that ever again.
Yeah, we move on. We've got some really good matches. So if you guys remember from last week when we talked about what was going on for this week, for the next couple of weeks, we were just trying to sort out what tournament bracket style we are wanting to do, and we've been thinking about it. So last week we did single elimination, and now this week will be double elimination. So obviously after you lose a game, you go down into losers bracket, where you have a chance to do the losers climb, the losers run, the underdog story that nobody expects, in for a chance for a double elimination finals against the winner, whoever's in the winners finals. Just a reminder about prize pool, once again, it is being supplied by yours truly, myself, and so first place will be getting a nice First place will be getting a nice £20, second place £10, and third £5 until we go to the special tournament, and we haven't talked about anything yet, and you guys will get more news about that later.
Yes, sir.
How are you feeling today, Josh?
I'm feeling great. I mean, last week I was very ill, unfortunately, and I missed out on a really, really good few matches last week. And this week I'm looking forward to seeing the new masters of Street Fighter 6. Really, we've got a good lineup coming on, and we've got Scythe still ahead of absolutely everyone. He's just dominating constantly. But I'm just excited to see. I'm just excited to see everyone who's new and master play.
We got the.
We had it in the background there. I'm excited to see everyone play, and it's going to be interesting. Obviously, Fat Man can't make it today, so he's obviously put in the losers round 1. But could go anywhere, really.
Yep. You're going to see weird things this streams, ladies and gentlemen. We're using a new streaming software. We have been using OBS this whole time. Now we're trying out vMix, which is why the green screen's being used. So if we do have technical difficulties, we do apologize. We're still learning how to use it.
Yeah.
But looking at the seeding to begin with, so I actually didn't do the seeding for this tournament. It was actually Scythe. So Scythe messaged me saying, oh yeah, we've got pros coming in. Do you want help with seeding? I was like, yes. So we talked about seeding, and we seeded it. What is interesting is the Black French is a new player, and he's put the Black French over Emphasis in terms of seeding. The Black French has been seeded as number 2, and Emphasis is number 3.
Yeah.
Which makes me think that the Black French is
going to be
really good player. And obviously you can see seeds 1 through 4 have been given a bye for the first round, obviously, because it would not be fair if they were just in round 1 and just beat someone who's one of the lower seeds.
Yes.
And as you can see, Spartan technically has already been Fat Man 2-0, only because Fat Man couldn't play, but we will be seeing him later. So Emphasis and Spartan will be taking place in round number 2. Every match up until the semi-finals will be best out of 3, and then the semi-finals onwards. So losers round 4, semi-finals will be a best of 5. And looking into round 1, we've got Joe Darksoul taking on Punchy Duke, the Peterborough Classic. Both members from Peterborough, my hometown. Big up to Peterborough.
Let's go.
Very excited for this match. You know, Joe Darksoul is once again a prominent player who wants to keep improving, get opportunity after opportunity. Been playing a lot of Aki, Kami, Chun-Li. I'm expecting the Chun-Li to come out, especially if he wins this game, as he will be taking on Scythe LDN. And Punchy Duke, he messaged me saying he just wants to win one game. He's lost 0-3 both weeks, but genuinely I think he's a very good but strong player. You know, he definitely knows what he's doing. He's just been very unlucky, but this could definitely be the match. Match number 2, which is going to be the match we're going to be watching on stream for round number 1, will be Shadows versus Gondola. So obviously Gondola's punishment for being late was he's been put on stream straight away against third place of last week being Shadows. However, Gondola is Masters, and he was such an ways to punish Blanca 5 minutes before the stream was on, because obviously Shadows played Blanca last week. He won £5 by playing 2 matches and losing one of them. No slander. But anyway,
no slander.
We can really see what he's made of. And looking at match number 3, we've got Doma versus Krim. You know,
that'll be a good match. That'll be a very good match.
Doma versus Krim will be a good match. Doma's been quite a prominent force. You know, he got placed in seed 7 as the seeding, which is very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, he's played quite well, so
same as Krim. That's going to be a good match. Doma has been talking a lot of smack talk to Spartan, as Doma wants to play against Spartan again. So the only way that would be possible is if Spartan loses, he would go down to number 8, which is there. Doma would have to play him in losers round 3, so both members would have to get losers round 3. And
but if they don't fight each other, we'll make sure it happens tonight.
We'll make sure it happens at some point. Tonight. If it's not tonight, it'll be a week later.
We'll get that fight on the go.
But yeah, I'm very excited. And also, we'll just talk about Spartan versus Fat Man. Obviously, Fat Man, we saw him in week 1. He played Gael Zangief, very strong. And the stream has changed a lot. This is very interesting. We are now in the bottom right. Anyway, Spartans improved significantly. They picked up the game last week. That already, I believe, they're platinum just got platinum into JP. It's not their main. I know who they're playing tonight. I'm not going to spoil that because I don't want to give other people information. Oh, and now I'm now Al Frederick. You know, let me just get my arms making sure the arms. Anyway, there we go. But yeah, so we got a lot of great matches on the way for you guys. Going into week 3, we would just want to ask you guys once again to follow our Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch. We have a TikTok now, apparently.
We have a TikTok, I believe. Yes, sir.
And one last thing we would like to say before getting into the first match of tonight is, first of all the matches are going to be playing simultaneously up until semi-finals. Obviously, we don't have enough time to play every match out as much as we would love to watch every match. So every match up until semi-finals will be playing simultaneously, and we'll let them know. And then obviously who's getting streamed or not. And last but not least, and certainly not least, once again, thank you to the UFG for allowing us to find all of these great players. If you don't know what the UFG is home to the biggest fighting game university league under the sun. If you guys want to make a name in the university as a fighting game player, you go to the UFG. You can find their Discord server. It's got a fist icon. Go to UFG, get signed up to your favorite fighting games, make your name known into the fighting game scene, and you could be the next Evo champion by this one opportunity. So once again, I would like to say thank you to the UFG. Now, time, hopefully, to get into some games. Production, are we allowed to get into games?
Yes, sir, productions.
Yeah. So we're going to get everyone into the matches. And the first match we're going to be watching is Gondola versus Shadows. So from last week, you weren't here last week.
I weren't here.
Shadows was the Blanca player that proceeded to play 2 games and lost one of them and won £5 off me.
Someone seems a bit butthurt about that.
I am butthurt.
£5.
But it's fair enough. So Shadows will be taking on Gondola. Gondola is a Masters player, so it's going to be interesting to see what they are both made of.
Yes, it could be a very interesting match, to be honest. Obviously, I've not seen both of them, so I'm just going from what everyone else has said from last week. It could be a great match. I mean, I don't know what Shadows' mains is. I don't know what
we
Gondola's
are getting into the game. I can hear it.
Can we hear it?
Yeah, we can hear it, but production can't find it.
But yeah,
we are just hearing sounds.
We're hearing sounds.
Oh.
Something happened there.
We do apologize. We are still learning how to use vMix.
Yes. We're still.
This is a good Twitter clip right here.
Very good.
There we go.
There we go.
And look at the new setup designed truly by Toba Hobe, the biggest of Broggies, and myself. We both worked on this new setup. You can tell us what you think about the UI. And we've got some rapping music playing in the background. And now look at Gondola. Look at Gondola's master rank. He's quite a high master rank, as you can see right there. 25,000 master points, playing Ed. The character's been out for 2 weeks, and he's already popping off. Really close round one. You know, remember these are best of 3 rounds. And once again, Shadows is utilising the Blanca-chan, the best skin in the game, the mascot. Look how
it is, Matt. It looks crazy, that, doesn't it? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man.
It's been very interesting to see what these both players are made of. We get the chance to see what Shadows is finally made of. We didn't really get to see it last week. Same as Gondola. As we've seen the drive rush into a little combo, not really getting much out. The drive rush once again, bob and weave into the confirmed level 3, and that's game number 1 to Gondola. Really strong showing from Gondola already.
Yeah, he's definitely putting his mark down now. He could, give people a good run for the money.
Yep. Call up Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson. Call up Mike Tyson. No longer against Jake Paul.
Now against Gondola.
Now versus Gondola.
And they're going to be getting straight into game number 2. It looks like Shadows is not changing. If you remember, one of the rules for the Jalta League is if you lose your round, you are allowed to change character, but if you win, you have to stay as that character. So it looks like Shadows is confident in its Blanca. It looks like Blanca is his main, so it makes sense. And a lovely grab down from Gondola, making Shadows pay for jumping in the air, because if you jump, you get punished in this game. And looking for a good neutral. Nothing really much happening right now, but they are just trying to play footsies with each other to find an opportunity to strike. We see the drive rush in,
nice.
Hard knockdown into a little bit of damage. Nice little combo. Lovely punish. Come on, grab. But looks like Shadows can actually finish up the round.
KO by Shadows. A lovely KO.
What do you think about this match so far, Josh?
I think it's great. I think, I've got to see a bit of both their gameplay. I've not seen both of them at all. Shadows looks very defensive, but his character, Blanca, he seems very comfortable playing with. It seems like he's playing quite well with him. But Gondola, with Ed, as you said, he's just mastered Ed already, so that's absolutely amazing, a feat from him.
Yeah, I know. In 2 weeks' time, look what he's been able to do already. This is the first time we've seen a master this high of an Ed player. Most of the Eds have been quite low, but it's the first time we see a Master's Ed. And we're going to see the level 2, which is the Blanca install. This basically gives Blanca balls a lot more combo potential and a lot more damage, but it won't matter as Gondola just slaps him up a couple times. A bit of string, starts playing with ball of string like a cat, and takes the round. And now this is match point for Gondola. If Gondola wins, he will be moving on to face Saiyajin in round number 2. Yes. And if he loses, we'll go to game number 3. And it's lovely confirmed using
really nice.
Uses Shadows as a boxing bag.
I've not seen the confirm at all from Ed, and that looks absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, and looking like there could be a perfect so far. Use the drive impact to break off from that Blanca ball. Drive rush, and now Gondola's in burnout, but he's going to be hyper aggressive and not allow him to move. And with that, Gondola takes the game 2-0, and that is the round. And a quick start. And to be honest, these first couple games are going to go quite fast.
Very fast. He was very dominating there. Gondola absolutely dominating that fight. Shadow didn't sound. He was playing quite defensive, but he played very well, and it was a very good fight in general.
If any of the other matches are going, you could just click on one of them, and we could just carry on watching if you want. I don't mind. None of the other matches going, or? Oh, okay. But anyway, yeah, that was a really good showing by Gondola. I mean, he is the wild card coming into this. We didn't know what to expect, and he actually just popped off,
He did pop off.
So, Gondola, you made us proud. You made the Jalta committee proud.
Sir.
You have done it.
Yes.
He joined and was like, can I still play? And I was like, the Jalta committee have decided you can. You have to make us proud, though. But yeah, that was a really quick match. And these first couple matches are going to be really fast, we're making sure that everybody can get them rounds done so we can just keep getting the content out. But we're going to have to wait a little bit. It looks like something is going on. We might be having to wait for someone, or... Joe Dark Soul is still playing against Punchy Duke. Joe is such a slow player. Hurry up, Joe. Come on now. Pick up the pace. A very good player, but very slow. Makes perfect sense. We would love to see what they're doing. I think we are going to be seeing what they're doing. No, we're not going to be seeing what they're doing. We're doing something, though. The game sounds changing, so something's happening. We are going into a game. We don't know what's happening, though.
Don't know which game. Could be any.
Okay. Oh, we'll keep yapping. Oh, we're gonna just keep yapping.
Keep yapping, bro.
But how's your day been?
It's been fantastic, mate. How about yourself?
Yeah, it's been good. I can just hear sounds.
Yeah, I can't hear anything.
I can hear a KO. I heard a KO.
Did you?
Yeah, I heard a KO.
That's phenomenal behavior.
Phenomenal behavior.
What kind of perfect? Was it a perfect KO? What kind of KO was it?
No, it's just a normal KO.
Just a normal KO.
Normal KO. Production looks like they are having the time of their life in the background. They are laughing. So obviously something's happened. Obviously.
So what have you been up to today, Luke Convertino? You've just been, yeah.
I played some Street Fighter.
Love that.
I played against Spartan.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I was behind you guys. So
yeah, I beat Spartan, Zangief several times. You know, they didn't know what hit them. Literally.
And then we saw our lecturer play as well.
Yeah. Shout out to Rams.
Shout out to Rams.
He actually played really well.
Let's go.
Did a really lovely confirm into a level 3 super with Ryu. Really nice confirm.
It did look good.
But yeah, once again, we're going to try new stuff out. That's the whole point of the Joel League. Yeah. Do we want to tell them about the summertime plans? Or
yeah, potentially throughout the summer, we finish our project at this university around June time. But we do plan on keeping the Jalta League around with potential different games. We're going to probably drive towards fighting games, but we're going to carry it on throughout the summer. So if you are interested and you do want to carry on, streaming with us and playing and participating, you're more than welcome. Get through to us on our Discord or whichever social media platform you're comfortable with.
Yeah, so if you guys want to play Under Night, I know I was speaking to Scythe and he said if you get Under Night running on the Jalta League, we'll definitely be there. And I think we have a Twitch chat. I literally just saw a Twitch chat appear on the screen for just a little second there. But yeah, if you guys want to play Under Night, Blaze Blue, Tekken 8, Mortal Kombat, you guys let us know what you guys want us to see. I mean, in the summertime, we might actually bring it to you,
Yeah.
We want to just be able to practice some more commentary, do some more stuff and entertain you guys to the best of our ability and really have a good time, Someone just won a game. I think, actually, that was a Chun-Li. That was Joe's game. That was Chun-Li. That was Joe's game, but it's fine. Oh, I can hear everything. I'm still hearing everything this whole time. I don't know if I was supposed to, but this whole time I can still hear. I can hear you. I can hear game audio as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can hear everything. I am the master. I hear everything and see everything. But anyway, and I can hear that as well. Yeah, I don't know. The orange head microphone might be messed up. I'll be honest with you. It's so messed up. But I believe we are finished round 1. Have we finished round 1?
Yep.
I think we're just putting the results in, or. The results are in, or can we see the bracket if possible? Or no.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just wait.
But
wait.
Yeah.
Round 1's over.
But yeah, for that summer, we're gonna try our hardest. Obviously, uni's closed, so we'll try our hardest to obviously get together for the Jalta League throughout the summer.
Shadows didn't beat Gondola. Gondola beat Shadows, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be the other way round. It should be Gondola 2-0 to Shadows. There you go. Yep. Yes, submit scores. Yep.
Cool.
There you go. So looking at round 1, it looks like Joe Darkself as Punch Duke did go for game 3. It makes sense. Unfortunately, Punch Duke could not get the victory over Joe Darkself. Very unfortunate. So he will be going into the losers bracket, along with Shadows, who lost to Gondola 2-0, which we saw on screen. But Krim lost to Doma. Which means we'll be Doma versus Black French. That might be a really good match. And then obviously Fat Man lost to Spartan.
That was a really good fight, that was. Yeah. Spartan versus Fat Man.
Yeah,
honestly. Probably the best fight of the evening, I reckon. Honestly. 10 out of 10.
So what match do we want to watch next? Josh, we actually have the choice of what match.
I'm interested in watching the Black French. I'm quite interested in seeing how his gameplay is.
So the next match we're going to be watching will be the Black French versus Doma, so we can just see what he's capable of. Yeah. And then if Saiyajin, we'll watch Saiyajin wherever he's next. Because we want to see what the 3 new players in the Jalta League want to have capable of. And that actually makes it a lot easier. Now I can actually see everything. But yeah, we're back. We're back in the corner again. We've got Al Frederick, really big, he's there.
He's there, always watching.
It's almost like we're tri-casting right now. And he's still next to us.
Honestly, it's madness.
Yeah, just a reminder, guys, tonight's tournament is a double elimination tournament, which means even if you lose, you still got a chance. Yes, and if you guys want to become the next Scythe NDL, if you guys want to become the next Emphasis, if you drop me a message or drop the Jalta League a message, we can get you guys in. We had many people messaging us. And one thing we want to say is from the behalf of the Jalta League, thank you so much, because without you guys, we would not be possibly being able to do any of the stuff you've seen so far. And we've still got 5 more weeks left of this, We've got loads of content coming your way. But yeah, we had loads of thanks. We had a lot of people saying thank you for doing what you're doing and like supporting the FGC and all of that. And it's really cool to see. Production is currently looking at me confused. I don't know why they're looking at me confused.
They always look confused.
Apparently my phone is on. My phone is on. I got a message. It's probably someone talking about the Jalta League. I had someone messaging me very angrily because we couldn't have Punchy Duke versus Fat Man in round one. But you never know. It could happen again. But it's now muted. No one can hear our phone now, hopefully.
Yes, sir.
Getting into the next match is we got Doma versus the Black French and another Ed.
Ed versus
Bro,
Jury.
these Ed master players.
These Ed master players.
So it looks like the Black French is playing Ed currently, Masters Ed once again. And against Doma's Jury. I believe we saw Doma's Jury in week one, if I'm not mistaken.
Look at this gameplay.
And this is quite aggressive so far.
This is very easy.
Oh, is this a perfect?
Is this a perfect? Is this?
Oh,
I
it's
think he
not
got
a perfect. He
one
got like
hit.
a little chip.
That was very close.
You've heard of the 5 golden rings. Get ready for the 7 golden letters, you know. And like, what? I mean, good start by Black French, you know.
Very good start.
Look at that reaction time from Black French with the drive impact to counter the other drive impact into a lovely combo, a 1-2, you know. One thing about Ed, which is really interesting, his legs are not used for fighting. They're used for moving because none of his kick buttons are kicks. They're actually punches.
Are they?
So yeah, so this character actually has 6 punches.
Love that.
Instead of 3 kicks, 3 punches, which is kind of cool. So there's a lot of options. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, his normal punches are more in-boxing. If you've ever watched boxing,
yes.
His punches are more in-boxing style, whilst his kicks are more out-boxing style. So like how Mike Tyson used to fight and such like that. Yeah. And like destruction, it's already taken game number 1. Black French already showing the dominant performance to start with, you know, already. I just love that ending, you know, that ending is so cool. And Doma's not switching, and Gondola's entered the room. I don't know why he left the room to begin with. Gondola,
he's back, he's back. He must have been on his gondola for a little bit.
Honestly. But yeah, Doma's been a very strong player in this tournament so far, and like he's definitely one of the strongest. But the Black French seems really good so far. You know,
he seems very controlled, knows what he's doing.
Exactly.
His timing is very impeccable. He knows when to back off and when to come in and do some combos. But they're both playing very amazingly right now.
You played some Jury today, didn't you?
I played some Jury. I love Jury. I think Jury's a very good character to play.
Yeah, she's very easy to play as well.
She is very easy to play. Spinning kicks are fantastic to play.
Exactly. And the Black French is already in match point already. You know, it's crazy already. The games are just flying by, you know?
It is.
Gondola, stop leaving the room. Someone needs to message him and be like, could you not leave the room constantly, please? But anyway, yeah, I mean, the Black French definitely, I can kind of understand why Scythe decided to put him as seed number 2. However, I would like to see the Black French versus Emphasis.
That would be a very good fight to see. That would be a really good fight.
Because I really want to see if Emphasis is better or worse than the Black French.
Yeah, I think by looking at this gameplay, I think they're very equal.
I think they're very equal, but I don't want to be biased, but I feel like the Emphasis might have a little hand, but we don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know. My friend's going on a pummel party right now. Shout out to Spicy Crumb. You know, he's going on a pummel party. We're going to see the level 2 coming from the Black French, which is a combo extender.
Lovely block.
And Doma managed to just jump over it and get rid of it immediately.
Nice,
and now Black French is in burnout, which is a perfect opportunity. We see the level 1 coming out. I love this level 1. Zabatak has now entered the room. Fat Man is here, everybody. We'll see you in losers, Fat Man. But
Doma is bringing it back.
We see the OD.
Doma is bringing it absolutely back. Doma, lovely play.
We saw the OD.
Really nice.
We see the OD come out from Doma and managing to take the round off the Black French. That is super loud production, by the way. Everything is just like bass boost for me, by the way. Like, I don't know why. The game's loud, everything's loud, you know?
When all things was lost, we all thought Doma was going to lose this one.
Exactly.
But he brought that back straight up.
That's a lot better. I can actually hear what I'm saying now. I don't know if I've become immediately quiet on stream. You can let us know if I've become a lot more quieter all of a sudden. But yeah, Doma brought that round back lovely, jubbly, very well, you know. A lot of damage come from Doma's side. But the Black French, definitely very strong, you know. He's definitely got a lot of skills to pay the bills. You know, it definitely shows why he is masters. But I don't think Ed is his main. Based on his profile picture, he's Kimberly or Rashid.
Is it Kimberly as well?
Kimberly, I saw Kimberly and Rashid as well, which is literally what everyone plays, Kimberly and Rashid. And the Black French just takes it 2-0, and that's the game, you know. Also, I'm pretty sure it was winners round 2, by the way. And you know what? We're still learning, you know.
We're back.
We're back, and we've got
I've just realised me and you are currently in bed. Is that a bed?
No,
or
that's the pillow.
Is that a pillow? I thought it was a bed. It looked like we were streaming laying down in bed with a cover and a couple of pillows. I thought we were just chilling.
I mean, if you look on the left, we're currently seeing Marissa trying to punch Al Frederick in the head, and I believe that's a tiny Nick Fury standing right next. If you remember, Nick Fury. Yep.
The smallest of
Nick Fury attacked me and my streaming setup last week and managing to disconnect my microphone from working properly for like a good 2 minutes. So, Nick Fury, I know you want me to be at the party of the Avengers, but I keep saying no, and I will keep saying no. But the Black Friends,
don't join the Avengers. Don't. Yeah, Black Friends. Honestly, really good fight. Doma came back absolutely phenomenally. Then, I didn't realize that he. I thought he was going to be down and out for that round. It looked like he was on the ropes constantly, and then suddenly out of nowhere, dun dun dun, combo. Absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, it was nice to see both of them, It's a very nice showing from both of them. Obviously, we would unfortunately have to see Doma go to the losers bracket, Maybe he might be the underdog that gets that losers run cooking, We never know what's going to happen. Just one thing I'm going to say quickly is we just got to make sure that, everything is good for... Are we going to go to a break? Okay, we're going to... Not right now, in a bit.
We're not going for a break.
Well, when you said we're going to go to a break, what do you think I'm going to say? Okay, you need to tell me when, We don't know anything going on. We just have to assume what's going on. But after Losers Round 1, we are going to go to a break. So we are going to be playing Losers Round 1 as our next round. We're going to see people already eliminated from this tournament. Already 4 people are going to go after this round. That's literally half the player base nearly. Almost. That'll be 7 people left in the tournament already, which is crazy. But we'll see losers round 1. Then we're going to go for a short break. We're going to do winners round 3. Losers round 2, losers round 3. Then we're going to go for another break. We're going to do the semi-finals of both losers and winners, go for a break. And then we're going to do winners finals, losers finals, and grand finals. And then we are going to be done. So that is your roadmap for today's stream. Once again, thank you to the UFG for everything you've done for us. We really, really appreciate everything, and we really do appreciate you just allowing us to find all of these awesome players and form the Jalta League to a bigger, better standard.
We do appreciate that. Thank you very much.
But I'm going to ask now, just because why not? Who do you think is winning today's tournament?
I don't really know. I think my mind is telling me that I'm thinking Scythe, but I love Embassy. And I don't know. It's just my bias is saying Embassy, but I realize maybe Scythe. I'm going to go with Scythe.
Okay.
Pockets on Scythe.
I think... I'm just trying to think about what we've seen. I think Gondola's going to win.
Gondola?
I think Gondola's going to be... I think Gondola's going to win, and then in my heart, Punchy Duke is winning this whole tournament.
Punchy Duke!
He's doing the underdog run.
Underdog.
He'll get his first victory. If not, we just put him against Yazan.
We're fine.
The battle of who can lose as many games as possible.
Of course.
But we all know to Jalta League people who watched season 1, we all know the true MVP in our hearts, and that's King Dwack. He was meant to play in these tournaments, but he couldn't. Monday's just a super hot day for him. But King Dwack was the GOAT of the Jalta League, and now he's getting replaced by...
Who's getting replaced by?
Scythe, I guess, right now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know who you're going to be calling. But it's crazy to think about the fact that we got so much high caliber talent. We went from having
crazy, isn't it? Yeah.
We were just doing exhibition matches, just hoping to get an 8-man tournament, and now we've got over 40 people on our Discord. We got a minimum of 10 people playing every tournament, and it's crazy, to think about that.
It is, and we've got some very, very high level skilled players as well.
And if you think you could take down any of these high level skilled players, just remember, if you at any of us at the Jalta League, message me, which is Shirayuki with a $sign on Discord. We can get you guys in. We got some people who got in through that way. If you would just show us love and support, we really do appreciate all of that. We are currently just waiting for round 2 to be over of the winners before we get into losers round 3. Losers round 1. We're not that far yet going into the tournament so far.
Skipping ahead there, Miss Compatino.
Yeah, my mind's just telling me no. I'll be honest with you.
What the hell?
And it's just crazy. But it's going to be great. We're going to go to break now. Okay. We're going to go to a break now. We'll see you guys in just a second.
Welcome back to the Jalta League.
We changed again. Like, as you can see.
We're now on the other corner.
Yeah, now we've moved other corner. Marissa's gotten a lot bigger now, and she's about to punch me in the head.
She is. We are now getting into the losers bracket.
A little bit, yeah. If we could quickly go to the brackets to talk about the matches that have been played off stream. We have had some matches played off stream just to keep the flow going, so we're not wasting our time. But quickly looking at the brackets that we've seen, we saw that Scythe has been Joe Dark Soul. So Joe Dark Soul went into the losers bracket. Saiyajin managed to Gondola beat Saiyajin 2-1. The Black French beat Doma 2-0. And Emphasis beat Spartan, which means in round 3, we will be watching the Emphasis Black French match, which I am very excited for. Looking in losers round 1, we've got Spartan taking on Punchy Duke. Doma versus Shadows, which is very interesting because they played last week, and that was the losers finals match. Shadows beat Doma, but if Doma can beat Shadows, Doma wants to play Spartan. So if Doma and Spartan both win, they will play against each other in losers round 2. Saiyajin has already beaten Krim 2-0, so unfortunately Krim is now out of the tournament. We thank you for playing Krim once again, but hopefully we'll see you for another week. And then for the stream match that we are going to be watching will be Joe Dark Soul versus Fat Man.
That'll be a very, very good match, I think. A very good match to watch.
So Joe Dark Soul and Fat Man played against each other in week 1. I believe it was was it 2-0? I think it was 2-0 to Joe Dark Soul. We did see a character change from Guile to the Zangief, but like it didn't really matter. Joe Dark Soul is probably wanting to get more victories after having a 2-0 loss to Scythe LDN. So we'll see what we'll be getting on. Hopefully we might be getting into the next game in just a moment, but the Black French Emphasis are very excited for that match, you know?
Yeah, I think that's going to be one really good match. But then we've also got Scythe versus Gondola, which is also going to be a really, really good match. Yeah,
the thing is we can't watch both of them, which sucks.
I know.
And also they're both best of 3, which also sucks because we won't be able to see like a massive series. However, we might see them again in the losers semis or losers finals or even grand finals. You never know what could happen, you know? This is the Jalta League, and saying that Al Frederick has now been placed on my head, like, and now he's moving around. And now I'm Al Frederick.
You are.
And now it's a ghost. Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters, apparently. Look at this. Moving around.
Oh, dear.
And I believe that is the sound of people getting into the game. You guys, I don't know if you guys can actually hear that sound. I think I'm the only one who can hear that sound. Am I the only one who can hear it? Oh, okay. I'm just hearing. I can hear sounds, and that's basically letting us know that we're going into the game, and we are loading in, and it's going to be an exciting, fun game between Joe Dark Soul and Fat Man. So, who do you think is taking this match?
Oh, maybe. I'm gonna go with Fat Man.
Nice.
I'm gonna go with Fat Man.
I'm gonna go with Joe Dark Soul. Joe Dark Soul, he loves his opportunities to really show what he's got. You know, he wants to be watched on everything. Moves like Hager's left, which means that is a good chance that they may have lost their game, which means we will not be seeing the Doma Spartan match, which is kind of unfortunate. However, looking at this, we see that Fat Man is getting absolutely destroyed by Joe Dark Soul right now, not really managing to land anything right now. However, we never know what's going to happen, but with a lovely wall jump off the screen, Joe Dark Soul takes
warm-up match, Fat Man. Let's go.
And we are getting into round number 2 of match number 1. It's quite a slower pace match than what we've been having before, which makes perfect sense. Obviously, their rank level is a lot lower, which means they are more likely to take less risks most of the time. A lovely combo with the overdrive, lightning legs from Joe Dark Soul managed to get a lot of damage. The Kikoken being used to counter the heavy attack from Zangief there was really nice. He took a lovely grab with the punish counter. Drive rush into another lovely grab. He's probably going to do a grab loop. Oh, and he doesn't. He decides to parry. He's scared of the maximum output damage that Fat Man can produce with this Zangief, especially in modern Zangief. We are going to see this the spinning lariat coming out. And Joe Dark Soul right there. You know, projectiles don't work against that move. And we see a lovely air grab. And this is getting a very close game. You know, anyone could take it. And Fat Man.
I love that. Just taking it slow. And then left the ground.
Yep. Joe Dark Soul might have made a little mistake with the button inputs there. We never know what's happening. It looks like he was standing there not doing anything and allowed Fat Man to get the win. But this is going to be a lot closer match than we expected. Both players do have level 3 bars available to themselves, you know, and very strong showing by both of these players so far. But you got to remember, when losers brackets, whoever loses this whole match loses the game, loses out of the tournament, you know, and the other person moves on. So for these two, everything's on the line to make sure they can keep in the tournament. Lovely light legs. We see actually a whiff grab, but no capitalization from the side of the Zangief. We've seen OD spinning lariat, which gets nothing, and OD grab into a lovely drive impact, and now we are going to see the patented. And we were going to see the patented spinning bird combo to lightning legs OD level 3, but he missed up with the lightning legs spinning bird spinning. I hate Chun-Li. Spinning bird kick into lightning legs, which allowed Fatman to go for the critical art level 3, which does a lot of damage. And now he's in a position with a spinning pile driver, and he has got his meter back. So this is a good chance for him to get in, you know. And we see a lariat not really getting anything done. We see a lovely cross-up.
Can he bring it back?
And, Joe Doxel does have a critical art available. Both players do have the drive B rub, and Joe Doxel was just spending it like a kid in a candy shop. Nice, and with that, he takes the game round match 1 against Fatman.
I think Joe Darcel's definitely kept to the back foot, realised if he came in too close, he was just going to get punished.
Yep, and utilising the kick opens perfectly as we get into the next game. And if Joe Doxel wins this game, he moves on. And if he loses, we go to a match 3. But this is Fatman's on the edge now. He needs to make sure he can win this game so he can get back into this game. But really good showing by both these players. You know, it's really nice to see the echelon of what we've got in Jalta League, from high-level skills to low-level skills. We see the passive counter to that move, which is just jumping. The thing you're not meant to do in Street Fighter is how you actually counter that move. We see a whiffed drive impact into a whiffed grab. So both players are whiffing quite a lot of moves. We see a lovely cross-up right there. Fatman can be a lot more aggressive here for sure. He's got all of meter, like he could play so aggressively, which he is starting to do. Goes for a lovely grab, nothing really getting out of it. Lightning legs doesn't really get anything from there. We see a lariat. Joe Doxel trying to play some time to get the meter up, but because of the chip damage, one being in burnout, the lovely belly flop from Fatman manages to seal the deal. We see an OD Kikoken into a drive rush and not really getting anything, but we do see a lovely grab. See a lovely drive rush into OD lightning legs, and we're going to see the OD SPD, which is a lot of damage and puts Joe Doxel into burnout. And now Fatman's going to apply a lot of pressure with another SPD, another one of them, and Fatman will actually take this and we'll go to the final game of this set. Joe Doxel tried to play a lot more safe. We are going to see these lightning legs come out, and we're going to see level 3. And Joe Doxel was pressing a button, which means this will kill Joe Doxel. We are going to be going to game number 3. Really good showing by Fatman. Really good improvement from week 1 to now, you know.
Really, really, very good improvement. He played very well in that
Yep,
match.
for sure. And we are going to be going into round number 3 of this match. We're waiting for the players. Looks like Joe Doxel might be considering to change character. And he's not going to be changing character. It looks like he's going to be staying with the Chun-Li, and he must have been confident that he can beat Fatman's Zangief with the Chun-Li, as we see some drive rushes into the lovely drive impact. One more attack from Fatman would have sealed the deal in that drive impact, but nothing there. See a lovely lariat into the grab, which has a lot of armor on it and only can be countered by either blocking or jumping. No, actually it doesn't work by blocking. No, only jumping. We're going to see the lovely line leg, gondolas, and he's back in the canal, you know, back in Italy, you know, like, and two lovely grabs from Joe Doxel, and this is match point for Joe Doxel. Once again, Fatman is back on the edge. But remember from last game, Fatman managed to bring it back, and we go to a game number 3. Lovely use of the lariat to project the projectiles. We are going to start seeing the zoning from Joe Doxel, because last time I said spamming, I got moaned at by Joe Doxel for saying spamming, when that's not the case. He is just zoning. We're going to see the drive rush coming in, nothing really getting out of it, into a lariat. The big right backhand from Zangief right there. Probably weighs like 100 pounds, you know. Very good strength.
Very heavy guy.
Very heavy guy. Very strong guy. He doesn't want to be a villain. Watch Wreck-It Ralph if you want to understand that reference. Anyway, getting back into the game. Fatman's applying a lot of pressure right now, and we are going to see the patented level 2 combo from Joe Doxel into the aerial damage. Lovely aerial combos. Obviously applying a lot of pressure now into the OD lightning legs. What's he going to follow up with? He's going to go for OD lightning legs again, but he is on close to burnout and using the OD lariat to get out of the corner. We're going to see Kikoken come out into the... And we do see a whiff grab, and then the Hizanshu, which has been countered. And now we are going to see a level 3, which I believe is the critical art level 3, which means we are going into match point, game point of this set.
Ooh.
Final round.
Let's go.
Fight. Yeah, I did it better than you, mate. I'll take your spot. I'm a better commentator than you are, mate. Anyway, getting into this, we're going to see a lovely Hisanchu into the OD spinning bird kick, into the lightning legs, into the panted level 2. Just wants to apply a lot of damage from the get-go. Does not want to allow Fat Man to breathe. And we are going to see a whiffed OD grab and into another OD lightning legs. And he's just trying to apply as much pressure as possible. We are going to see the SBD from a whiffed grab because of Joe Dark Soul, not allowing Joe Dark Soul to get the perfect in the situation where he does decide to win. Kikoken, backhand once again, a whiffed OD grab again, you know, into the Kikoken. And looks like Fat Man might be getting a little bit nervous. And Fat Man's on the brink. This is the last chance. If he takes any more damage, and the Kikoken will seal the deal. Fat Man, we love having you, mate, but you are out of this tournament. And Joe Dark Soul will be moving on to losers round 2. Really good performance by both these players. Fat Man,
very good performance.
Fat Man really put in the work. You know, he really showed what he's got. And yeah, that was great. So hopefully we can see the bracket in just a second. Maybe just see.
I thought that match was absolutely phenomenal. You know, Fat Man was literally on the border of losing, brought it back straight away, countered, showed his dominance for a little bit, and then obviously got, you know, Souls obviously came back and was just nope, not taking this one, not taking this one.
Yeah, and it was really great showing to see how much improvement he's had from week 1 to now, you know, especially against Joe Dark Soul, because I don't believe they went to a game 3 in first round. I think Joe Dark Soul won 2-0. So it was really nice to see that the Zangief has came a long way. If possible, could we see the brackets to see how stuff is going, or no? Okay, that's fine. Anyway, we've got a lot more matches coming for your way. Once again, if you want to be part of the Jalta League, if you want to be a chance to be fighting against Scythe, the Black French, Emphasis, Saiyajin, Gondola, going down the street, well, you just need to message me at Shirayuki with $sign on Discord, or you at the Jalta League on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, which we haven't posted anything on, I don't think.
We need to do that.
We need to do that. But yeah, we've got loads of... if you guys want to be the next person who might be winning the Jalta League, feel free to take part. We want everyone to be a part of this. Skill level does not matter. We do have Masters players, and obviously, but at the end of the day, we want everyone to take part or everyone to have a good time. That's one of the core values of the Jalta League.
Having fun.
Having fun.
That's all we're here for.
No try-harding. We just want to have a really good time, and we've got to have higher level competition from time to time. We're going to have lower level competition. That's fine. And we are going to have my YouTube come up for some reason. I'm getting a plug. Massive that is here. My YouTube. You can go to my... Am I allowed to plug my YouTube?
Yes, you are.
Okay, I guess I am. If you go to the Shirayuki YouTube channel, you are going to be finding some fighting game content, but some new content from new games. If you are a fan of roguelikes such as Vampire Survivors, you can see my run of playing Vampire Survivors 100% using a fight stick. Very interesting stuff. Then we've got some League of Legends content, because why not? TFT content, because why not? Teamfight Tactics, not Team Fortress 2. And we've got some hobbies of mine to come back into the swing of things. That's all you can find on the Shirayuki channel. I will start posting eventually. It's been like 10 months since my last video, but more content coming that way. But yeah, I don't know why I got a plug. You know,
you deserve it, mate.
Do I?
Proud of you, bro. Proud of you.
I'm just trying to get through the Jalta League, you know. But anyway, if you guys didn't hear from before the break, we are maybe going into the summertime with the Jalta League, and we are actually going to be entering the winners' quarterfinals, and I'm super excited for this match. The Black French versus Emphasis. This is C2 for seed number 3, and this is what I wanted to see, because Scythe thinks the Black French is better than Emphasis, and I want to know why, you know. How much better is the Black French than Emphasis? And right now, they are looking quite evenly matched.
Emphasis coming in just absolutely, you know. I think they've both got they stand a chance. Black French is a very good player, so is Emphasis. So honestly, it's who can beat Scythe?
Yep.
That's the question.
And I think both these players have good opportunities to beat Scythe. I mean, even though Emphasis has lost to Scythe both times, and he keeps on saying, I'm going to beat his Kimberly. I'm coming back and I'm going to beat his Kimberly, you know? And the Black French is a very strong player as well. And right now, Emphasis is just applying a lot of pressure. And this is the difference. If you actually looking at the Masters rank, Black French's Masters rank on Ed is a lot higher than Emphasis' Masters rank on Rashid. He's on 1,393, whilst Black French is on 1,500. We are going to see the jump into the projectile, which is going to be a perfect opportunity.
Oh!
And he goes for the Rashid kick, but the projectile with the quarter circle back punch, which I learned today, into the forward punch, manages to seal the deal with the projectile stopper. a really good showing.
Very good check. The thing with Embassy is he may got knocked down, but when he comes back up, he comes back fighting, and he learns and he adapts really well in every single match and every single play he makes. He's very good at learning on the spot. He's very good at making decisions on the spot, and that's why he's definitely one of our fan favourites.
I mean, you got to at this high level, you always got to adapt to what your opponent's doing. We're going to see a lovely Rashid kick off the with grab from Black French, but as I was saying, you got to remember, you got to keep the high level. You got to adapt to everything they do. If they play a more zoner, you need to be more aggressive. If they play, because they might not be able to control the pressure, if they're playing quite aggressive, you need to play a bit more defensively. And Embassy obviously managed to switch things up and take that round.
Retaliation by Embassy.
Final round of match number 1 of game number 1 of the winners quarterfinals. We want to know in chat, who do you guys think is going to win this? Do you think it's the Black French who's going to take this, or do you think Embassy? Please let us know. 1 for Black French, 2 for Embassy. Anyway, lovely perfect parry from Embassy once again. Patented perfect parry. Say that 5 times fast. As Embassy with a lovely parry from last week. If you can find out, go on our Twitter. Another patented perfect parry. I'm going to be saying that a lot with the P's. We want to see a perfect. The only P I want to be seen as a perfect, hopefully. But if you saw from last week, he did a lovely perfect parry against Scythe and managed to nearly even take the round. But unfortunately, I believe Scythe managed to win that game, if I'm not mistaken. But MC is applying a lot of pressure. This is a very close match from both of these residuals. And we are going to see the Great Tornado. And it's countered by the Superman punch. Call Roman Reigns up because Ed is trying to take his moves away from him. We're going to see a lovely Rashid kick. He's going to apply a lot more pressure. A lot slower. I guess he's scared of what the Black French is capable of. We're going to see a lovely projectile trading.
I think he's apprehensive. I mean, obviously playing that first round, it was up, and then he played too aggressive, and Black French took him straight off the bat.
Exactly, and it looks like, and we are going to be seeing a character change. We are going to quickly see a character change from the side of Emphasis, from the side of Black French. It looks like, oh, I like this.
Hello.
Oh, I like this. It's like a news thing. Welcome to Jalta News. Black French has just lost 1-0 to Emphasis.
Now
Have you seen that video where the news guy who did the kid does Pokemon cards, and his dad was an editor, and he did a full thing for his son's kindergarten class. He's Pokemon cards, gotta catch them all. And it's if I press this button, there will be a tornado behind me, and presses the button, and then it's just a green screen of the tornado. And yeah, and we're gonna be getting into it, and we're gonna be seeing the Rashid mirror match. What's the deal with 5-level players just playing Kimberly and Rashid? And what's going on?
There must be something.
And Ed.
Must be something. And Ed as well.
And it looks like Emphasis is going to be playing a lot more aggressive. So obviously, if you guys remember, if you lose the match, you are allowed to change, and if you win, you are allowed to. You can't change. You have to stay with the same character. And it looks like the Black French knows how to play the Rashid match a lot better than probably the Ed matchup, And it's very exciting to see that. And it's the first time we've seen a change of character in a long time. Everyone just kind of stays with the same character. So it's really nice to see a change of things from time to time,
I think Embassy played, was it Scythe he played?
Yep.
Was it Rashid versus Rashid even? So?
Yep, he played
that was a very good, interesting match. It's obviously, as you said, everyone plays the same group of characters really, and keeps them characters.
Yeah, and plays them so differently. If you look at Emphasis Rashid compared to Scythe's Rashid, Emphasis Rashid is quite a lot more wait for an opportunity.
Yeah.
Whereas Scythe is just ball to the wall. He'll go swinging and not let his guard down and craziness. And right there, we just saw Emphasis with a lovely match win, and he is in match point. If the Black French loses, he goes down to losers bracket. And Scythe, you might have made a wrong choice about who you think seed number 2 and seed number 3 might be. Because right now, Emphasis is cooking. He's making some lasagna now.
He is making some tagliatelle. Let's go.
Let's go. Anyway, Staff's Fight Club. I think that's Stafford. That might be Staffordshire. Okay. It might be Staffordshire. One of the other universities. But obviously, Chichester's better. And we're going to see the double tornado. And both of them get hit by the tornado. They both collide with it. Ding, Yu-Gi-Oh style, taking a lot of damage right there, and looks like it could be anyone to win, but Black French is applying a lot of pressure with a lovely 2 drive impacts, but we've seen Emphasis come back from these, we never know what's going to happen. We see the drive impact, the Rashid kick, we see the missed projectile. This still can be anyone's game. Both of them have basically got the same amount of meter.
Double KO!
But because Emphasis won the round, he actually takes the game. Wait, no, they shouldn't be playing again. Why are they playing again? Can you tell them to stop playing?
That was unexpected.
What? It's best of 3. Bro, that was a great game
That
though.
was really well. We were shocked about that double KO. We were not expecting that.
But that's the thing with high level play. A lot of high level players will kind of do the same stuff because they know what's optimal and what's not. So them both doing Rashid kick at the same time makes perfect sense, you know?
That was our reactions.
Literally. And for Emphasis, that's perfect because he knows even if it is a double KO, he still wins the whole set, you know? And social media, who's sitting in the room. You've got something for social media to commentate. Yep, I see the thumbs up over there. But wasn't it? That's our first double KO of this tournament, I'm pretty sure. I don't think we've ever seen a double KO. No. But that's crazy, you know? And
but it was mad seeing, you know, the change of character and, you know, both playing Rashid, and it was just absolutely on par with each other constantly.
Yeah.
The level of play for both players was absolutely amazing, and they were very, very close.
I mean, if you look at the games, we had times where they were both throwing out the same moves. They both went for the level 2 tornado, and they both jumped into the enemy's tornado at the same time for some reason.
It was weird, but you could obviously see the same mentality and the same play style.
Yeah.
The majority of the high level players use and have. And it's just really nice to see it all playing out and, you know, us seeing it in person.
Because for Emphasis, we saw how he adapted to the change of character. He went from playing a lot more slower in the Ed versus Rashid match, and then the Rashid mirror, he was kind of going a lot more aggressive.
Really,
you know?
was very aggressive.
Crazy to think about how these players who are like so high level can just optimize to what the opponent's doing and change immediately.
Black French was a phenomenal player as well. You know, to obviously keep up, and, you know, well, not really keep up, but they both played really, really well together, and it was nice to see Black French, you know. So
I definitely think we're going to be seeing the Black French again in semi-finals, winners, losers finals, you know.
I think so.
And obviously the Black French is going to be going to losers finals, and Emphasis is moving on to which I believe is the winners semis, winners finals. It's one of the three. I can't remember. Winners semis? I think it's winners semis. Winners semis. I think. I don't know. We'll find out in a bit. But yeah, but that was crazy. Like and just saying the Scythe, Emphasis might be the one you see in the finals again, you know?
Yeah, I mean, we've put a lot of pressure to him in person. You know, we've been saying, are you going to beat Scythe? Are you going to beat Scythe? You got to practice. And he has.
Yep.
And he has been practicing, and he's been practicing hard. And it's obviously showing in his gameplay. And it's really nice to see people, you know, see the growth and everything else inside the game.
Yeah, and it's just crazy. It's so nice. Wait, what? Oh, okay.
But yeah, absolutely phenomenal, and we're going to go to loser brackets soon, I believe.
Yep, very soon. We're just waiting for the time being now, just seeing what's going on. But yeah, really good matches, and it's very nice to see everything going on. And yeah. Okay, we're going to be seeing you guys in just a second for, I believe, losers round 3 and maybe the semi-finals.
Just a quick advert, really.
Yep, quick advert. See you then.
I'm Alfie.
My name is Toby. My name is Josh Burns.
My name is Aaron.
My name is Luca Ellis Francesco Convertino. Kirinuki, but we changed the F to a $sign.
Impromptu. I go by Nightons.
C6 Hatching.
I've bounced between a couple. I've had Tomaho or Big Boy.
RuneScape 3, I played that for about 20 years now. I played a little bit of League of Legends, recently just got started in, and I played a bit of Call of Duty.
At the moment it's League of Legends, sadly.
Sadly, what a terrible choice.
Horrible.
My favourite game right now, Helldivers 2, you know, classic. Full time, I could say Batman Arkham City.
My favourite genre of game is fighting games. I've loved them practically since the age of 9. Fighting games have always been a big part of my life, and I love them. My favourite game overall is... Oh, that's actually a really tough question. I'd say Mario Kart. I think Mario Kart was the first game I ever played, and I think it's just stayed with me throughout my whole life, so I think I really love that as well.
Mine's FPS first-person shooters. My go-to game is Call of Duty. For me, it was Call of Duty Black Ops 2, 2013 champs. I remember being on my Xbox, seeing it on the little front screen, showing the Call of Duty champs. Clicked on it, little 12-year-old me. I was like, seems pretty cool. And yeah, pretty much just been following any kind of esports since then, really.
Esports, it's just a very growing industry, and I've been a chef most of my life, and it's nice to get out of the kitchen really and do something different in my life.
I mean, since the age of 9, I've loved fighting game esports. I actually started watching them quite early on.
I've grown up with gaming from a young age, and I've always been fascinated with the competitive side of it. I think it's really cool how you can see who's the best, basically, out of two teams.
Quitting teaching.
Fair enough. Were you going to originally go into teaching? Or?
Yes, and I quit first year because I didn't want to do it anymore, and I saw esports and I thought, that will be fun. I was kind of right. Yes, I want to be producing esports.
Anything in particular, like any events in particular?
I'd love to produce big esports events.
I loved commentating, like watching Smash Brothers, and you could like put two CPUs against each other. I love commentating there. And obviously that's what I want to do with esports. I want to be a commentator for the fighting game scene because it's something I'm very passionate about. I think it's something that I can make a career out of. And I also want to do some content creation from time to time. I've recently got back into content creation.
Not fully yet. I think I want to be on the business side of it, but still open to anything. So for me, I'm looking into getting into event production. Maybe not specifically in esports, so I'd like it to be in esports, but sort of going to try for it, get experience in other venues at first and build more up from that.
I would love to have my own company, but also I'd love to do a bit of casting and do a bit of management, team management. My primary role in the Jalta League is casting Luke Coutinho.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And I do the music for the Jalta League, and I also do a tiny bit of the editing.
Well, for this season 2, it's going to be graphics. Trying to figure out graphics, one thing I've never done before. So I thought it'd be cool to have a bit of experience in that, and yeah, see how it goes.
My primary role in Jalta League is a commentator. I want to do commentary as it is something I really enjoy. Yeah, I'm just main commentator, I'd say.
I mainly do observing and creation of social media. Yeah.
Producer.
Unique.
Any reason behind that choice?
Al Frederick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's definitely the first time I've ever seen that kind of stuff in any, well, especially out of the groups on our course, any kind of unique sort of, trying to think the word for it, branding, I suppose. Al Frederick is sort of the centre of our brand right now, I'd say. Chaos. In a good way.
Any reason in particular, or?
It's just, we've got our own style, and it's a good style. Yeah.
That's my word.
Yeah. I mean, it's very accurate.
I would describe the Jalta League in one word as crazy.
Any reason in particular?
Yes, because it's all manic, but it's all good fun. Everyone puts their all into it. It's constantly changing, evolving, being crazy. And yes, I would definitely just
Yin yang.
Yin yang.
Maybe because we have ups and downs. We have a lot of positive, but then we have some negatives. I'm not going to say any more on that subject. It's been really refreshing. It's nice to be able to just trust others with like tasks. I've always felt like I have to do all the work. I feel like I am the one who has to get the shit done. You know, I feel like I'm always pushing myself too much, and I think it is really refreshing and nice to be able to like rely on others, and like I'm very happy with the people I've been put with in Jalta League. I honestly wouldn't change it for any other group in my opinion. I think the workforce with the group is amazing. I think everyone puts the effort in when it needs to be. They all specifically know what they want to accomplish and how to get it done. It's been a really magical experience being a part of the Jalta League, being commentary and like loads of all of these different eccentric points of like running events and all of it, and it's definitely going to be something important that I'm going to bring with me into the future.
Can I say fun?
Yeah, you can say fun. Anything in particular?
Learning experience. That's it. Learning. Lots of learning. Lots of teaching myself things I didn't know before. Lots of, I don't know, attempts to do stuff that didn't work.
It's been exciting to be fair. I mean, I've got to try a few different roles throughout my time, especially in season 1 and season 2. It's been stressful at times, but I think that's something we expected going into this module. But yeah, no, it's definitely a good experience.
I think personally, I like being part of the Jalta League. It's been a very positive and a very, very strong learning curve. There's things I've not done previously that I've actually had to do for this, like making music for streams. I've never done that before. I've never done music montages, anything like that. I've not done anything, necessarily that type of stuff. And it's been a very, very, very positive. What's the thing for me?
I've really enjoyed it personally. I think it's been a great way to get better at event production and being part of a team.
Keep watching the Jalta League. Make sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram. And yeah, we'll see you on the next stream. Which
Watch the Jalta League live Monday night.
Join the Jalta League, best league in Bognor Regis, easily.
I think if you're going to get into esports, if you're going to get into anything this side of the industry, have fun, have a good passion for it, take every opportunity you can, and just make sure you're having a good time while doing it. Keep positive, and no negativity.
So, hi mum. Go to the Jalta League's Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch to watch all of the content. We are generally just wanting you guys to have a fun time. We want everybody who's watching the Jalta League to have a fun time. Just take some stress off the daily lives. The world's a stressful place from time to time. And the Jalta League just wants to provide that kind of like just de-stressor for a little bit, even if it is for an hour. That hour could be like that was such a day up, and that's what we want to bring. Yo, yo.
Yo, yo, yo.
We back. One thing we like to say, we love the Jalta League fan art. You guys have been sending in a lot of fan art in. We do really appreciate it. If you guys want to send us fan art, send it to us on Twitter. We can get it, then we can show it off during streams and such. We do really appreciate all your support, guys. Once again, we'd like to thank the UFG once again for allowing us to find all of these lovely players. And we're going to quickly look at the bracket before we talk about the last 4 people. Yes, that is right. We've only got 4 people left in the tournament. Crazy,
it's crazy, isn't it?
Like, this is now, money is on the line now. We're getting into the money. So if we can go to the bracket, if possible, to look at everyone who's left, that would be nice. But a good tournament so far. We've obviously had our ups and downs, but it's going to happen, VMix. So let's look at all the matches that we have missed. So Scythe managed to beat Gondola, which means Scythe and Emphasis will be playing against each other. Gondola will be playing against the Black French. Gondola managed to beat Shadows, and Black French managed to beat Saiyajin. Saiyajin managed to beat Joe Dark Soul. Shadows managed to beat Punchy Duke, but Punchy Duke managed to get his first win of the tournament of all 3 weeks.
Let's go.
Spartan. Shadows beats Thoma once again. Saiyajin beat Krim, and Fatman, Joe Dark Soul beat Fatman. So the game we are going to be watching will be Scythe LDN versus Enfasi.
Ooh.
So this has been the finals for like the last couple of weeks now. These have been the 2 people who have been playing against us, at the end of every tournament,
Essentially, yeah.
This is our grand finals normally, and it's weird because we're seeing them play in winners final.
It is, isn't it?
It's
quite bizarre.
It's not like this is over, the tournament's over. One of these people are going to go to losers. And that's crazy to think about. One of these people are going to be demoted to losers bracket.
I wonder
And to
who.
be fair, we've still got 4 really good players. So your top 4 currently, as it stands, we've got Scythe LDN.
Yep.
We have Emphasis. We have the Black French. And finally, we have Gondola,
We love you, Gondola.
which means both of our picks are still in the run so far.
Yes.
Gondola is still in my pick as running.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sad that Punchy Duke didn't make it all the way.
Oh, Punchy.
But now every match going forward is going to be a best of 5. Once again, if you lose a match, you can change character if you want to. If you win a match, you have to stay as the same character. You already know that gist,
Yes.
and ready for some really good finals. And
Yeah, these fights should be really, really interesting and fun to watch for everyone. I'm excited to see them. I'm sure you are. I'm sure you guys watching as well at home are excited to watch it all. And, who is going to win?
Yep, and we are getting into that first match, which is Scythe versus Emphasis. I know for a fact he hasn't won 2-0 yet, so production is just sorting some stuff out.
And it's the double Rashid again.
We are seeing the double Rashid. This is technically winners. I don't even know what this is, to be honest, because challenge is a bit weird setting everything up. It says winners semis, but I'm pretty sure this is technically winners finals. But like, that's something. It's so difficult to find out because challenge is so annoying to use, And yeah, Emphasis. Oh. Scythe messed up right there, and Emphasis is applying a lot of pressure. We're going to see the Rashid kick, and that kills,
Instant.
And somehow Scythe has gone up in his master rank, so somehow he's now 1,600. He was 1,500 last week, and now he's 1,600. And that's just the level.
Training.
I've been speaking to this Scythe a lot. Me and Scythe have become really okay friends. I'm not close friends, but we've been talking.
Good friends.
Yeah, good friends.
Good friends. You've been good friends.
We've been talking a little bit. He's been helping us out a lot with stuff, which is cool to see, And I watched the stream yesterday and we talked and we found out we're both Carmine players. So if any Undernight lovers, we are the scum of the earth. But anyway.
But we do appreciate everything that Scythe's done for the tournament.
Exactly.
He has been helping us in the background.
He's been promoting a lot.
He's been promoting a lot. And he's been bringing also a few people as well, which is also really, really helpful for us and for you guys who are going to be playing. But as we see here, do you reckon Emphasis might lose this one?
I think he's just getting warmed up.
I think he's getting
against
warmed
it.
up.
Because the last Rashid he just fought against being the Black French, he played a lot more differently than how Scythe plays. Scythe plays a bit more unpredictable. He's quite aggressive with how his Rashid plays. And I'm wondering if we are going to see a character change. It looks like we're not going to even see a character change, That's crazy to think about. Emphasis are not wanting to change because I'm assuming he's played the Rashid mirror match so many times against Scythe now in the tournaments that he's probably getting used to how Scythe plays Rashid. And I mean, look at this absolute carnage being shown. And
Perfect.
on Scythe LDN, Scythe is not going to be happy about that. There's 7 golden letters, the perfect parry, pick the piper, pickle peppers with the perfect,
But this is what we were saying earlier on. Emphasis is very good at adapting to most situations.
Exactly.
And when he's in the back foot and he just gets a little bit of, bit of oomph behind him, he gets going and he gets going really hard. And it's hard to stop his momentum as well.
And it's nice to see that, And there's the perfect parry come from Emphasis. He literally knows how to time him beautifully and he does such a good job of it. And Emphasis is trying to show to Scythe that I'm in this game to win, I want to beat your Rashid and I want you to bring out the Kimberly. I want to be able to try and beat your Kimberly. Because that's what he's been talking about a lot. When he's been talking to me, he's been saying, I'm beating that Kimberly for sure. Because obviously, this isn't Scythe's best character.
No.
His Kimberly is on another level compared to this, And like,
do you reckon he'll bring Kimberly out?
if it keeps going like this, we definitely could see the Kimberly, Or Scythe might think, it was just a lucky round he might have gotten going into it, But we are going to see the level 2 come out from Scythe. That got whiffed immediately. We're going to see the drive rush just to get a bit of a close range to Scythe, obviously. Both players are playing quite a safe, they don't want to make a mistake against one another, They both respect each other in terms of how they play. And it's really nice to see the footsies and the neutral being played, utilising the light tornado kicks, to just apply a lot of pressure. And Emphasis managing to take the game, and now they are 1-1.
1-1.
But this isn't like any other match before, because you guys have got to remember, these are best of 5s, baby, which means we've still got maybe a lot more matches to go.
Ooh.
And as I say that, Scythe LDN looks like he might be changing character.
Ooh,
and it looks like
who's he gonna choose?
Who's he gonna choose? Saif LDN looking like he's going to be changing out the character, which means the Kimberly is most likely coming out. Saif was talking about how he was going to play Rashid and keep the Rashid going. And Emphasis obviously managed to stop that because he's bringing out the Kimberly, which is crazy to think about. But both players have still got to win 2 more matches to even take this whole set, you know, send the other to losers. So I'm expecting when we get back onto the game, we are going to be seeing that Kimberly. And ladies and gentlemen, we are
correct.
And he's rocking kind of like the Jalta League colours. We do appreciate that side, you know. He doesn't normally use them colours. I know which one he normally uses, so it's nice. So Emphasis wanted this. Emphasis wanted the Kimberly. So let's see how he's prepared for it. And it looks like he's playing a lot more aggressively than he did before, you know. But like, look at the aggression from Saif already, you know, like. It's playing a lot of pressure. Both these players know how to play against each other really well, and it's really strong to see that. You know, utilising the tornado. We are going to see the punish counter used from Saif LDN with a lovely perfect parry, but Emphasis just doesn't care. He just wants to apply enough pressure. He's now on chip stun. This is perfect opportunity. We're going to see a heavy punch come out from Saif LDN, which allows him to get a knockback and combo started. Emphasis, it's just trying to whittle away as much health, you know, and we are going to see level 1. But Emphasis was pressing a button, and since the fact that Saif has a spray can, this will do a lot more damage. And now Emphasis is now on the back foot. He now has the level 2, and we're going to see. And he utilized the tornado beautifully and got a lovely knee to the head. You know, like managed to take the round. And this is the first time during this set that Emphasis has actually been ahead of Saif, which is, you know, and we're going to see a lot more aggression. And we're going to see the Bushido drop, one of my favorite moves in the whole game. We're going to see the drive impact come out from Saif LDM, but Emphasis decides to counter it with the OD tornado. We're going to see the light tornado come out just to apply a little bit of pressure. You know, both these players are playing really well. The footsies, see a lovely parry right there, but they know they can't take a risk. They are waiting for someone to react, and that person to react will be Emphasis. But perfectly Pickle Perry Piper, perfectly parry. Kimberly coming out with a lovely perfect parry right there, and lovely dash. And we are going to see the wall bounce with the grenade, nothing really much. And we are going to see the drop into the kick, into a lovely, into the level 3 confirm. And this will kill Ninja Star High, become your raid, get the spray cans, get the beats going. Dr. Dre, Beats headphones, ready to go. We're going to round number 3. And because of Kimberly's level 3, she gets a speed boost and an attack damage boost because she's in the feels, she's in the vibes. And that's what we like to see, you know. We went from ninjas to DJ ninjas, you know, that's what we want to see on the Jalta League. Kimberly was the mascot we decided to choose for the Jalta League, and it's perfect. She fits the Jalta League's vibe perfectly. But what do you think about this match?
Yeah,
so far,
honestly, you know, now he's brought out Kimberly, I feel like Embassy is really having a run for his money. He's put, you know, Saif is putting down the law. He's putting down his foot. He's saying, "You're not going to have this. This is my match." And you know,
we finally see level 3.
I know, it's got lovely animation for this.
We see the level 3, we never get to see it because normally people want to utilise the level 2. He wants to apply a lot of damage, you know, and with this combo, if he keeps it up, he is in burnout, which means it's a perfect opportunity. They are both close to burnout. Saif LDN does have a bar to use, but it's anyone's game now at this point. Bushido drop, next person into the drive impact. Saif LDN takes this game, and this is match point for Saif LDN, and they're just getting straight into it, everyone. They don't care. I think the 2 for Saif needs to be moved a little bit to the left, production, just to let you know. But anyway, we're getting into this. Could be Emphasis could be sent to losers after this game, but like it's crazy, you know. Emphasis managed to bring out the Kimberly to begin with. So I said on stream yesterday when I was watching it, he was going to play Rashid, you know. He wants to prove on his Rashid. And it's crazy to think about the damage that he's applying, the fact that Emphasis managed to get the Kimberly to come out, you know?
Yeah, he put that much pressure on him that he thought, actually, you know what, I'm not going to take a sit back. I'm going to have to bring out the big guns. And so he has.
And, you know, it's disgusting combo right there. Bushido drop into the grenade. His perfectly timed grenades to carry on the combos is just it's so nice to see from the eye, like the combos. Same with Emphasis, you know, like some of the combos that Rashid does, and he's been able to do, it's beautiful to see. He utilised it, my friend going on Apex Legends right now, but speaking of legends, we've got 2 legends right here, and Emphasis is just trying to take back the game and take us to game number 5, and it's just crazy to think about how both these players play, you know, and like, this is winners finals, everybody. We've still got games after this. This isn't the end, like... We've still got losers finals and then grand finals with a double reset opportunity. My friend, once again, going back on Apex Legends, so I need to make sure that my Discord is muted for the next time we do the stream. He's probably going to go back on and off it. And we are going to see the level 3 confirm into the Ninja Star Hyper, which means we are going to get the speed and attack boost for Kimberly. Very strong for Kimberly, you know, she applies a lot of pressure, a lot of combos, and he's in the corner. And for Emphasis, he needs to make sure he has a chance. The Rashid kick was good there. So the Rashid kick, people might think, oh, it's just whiff. But no, the Rashid kick is used for him to get out of the corner because he knows if he makes a mistake, he is dead from the side of
He was going to be pushed
Yes.
in that corner, and he was just going to be absolutely.
And we are going to see the Kimberly Tatsu move. I don't know actually what it's called, but this is the match point for Scythe. If he wins this, he wins the whole game. And it looks like Scythe had a little bit of issues. I don't think he realised that he didn't win actually match one. Emphasis being respectful and not actually just starting the match without him knowing, which is nice to see, That's the sign of respect you get in the fighting game at FGC a lot of times. 90% of the players will be respectful and wait for you to be ready to go. And then you got some players like Low Tier God, who are just trying to get free wins, but everyone loves Low Tier God, And we are going to see a lot of into the wall stun, and I believe this is going to be it. And we are going to match number 5. Whoever takes this will move on to grand finals winners side. And whoever loses this will be going to losers. However, both these players will be earning a little bit of cash today, and it's really nice to see that, Currently we are watching the winners finals. Next up will be the losers finals, and the losers finals will determine who gets £5, and then the other player will be moving on to play for the £20 or £10 prize pool. But look at Scythe, it's weird to see the aggression from both sides completely contrast one another,
It's absolutely phenomenal.
And he returns the favour of perfect KO. Emphasis got a perfect KO on Scythe.
How many perfect KOs?
I think we've seen I think it's 8. I think 7 have been on Yazan, and then one has been on apologies Yazan, and one has been on Emphasis. But they're both perfect each other. They're trying to ego check each other. So I'm just not going to allow Emphasis to just perfect him without any repercussions. And we are going to utilize the tornadoes for a little bit juggling, and it's great to see a lovely.
But it's also nice to see that as you mentioned earlier on, after every single fight that every player has, whether you win or lose. In our Discord chat, they're all bigging each other up. They're all saying well done. They're all congratulating each other. They're all giving each other positive reinforcement, which is lovely to see. I've never dealt, being in part of the fighting community, but as I've seen now, it's a really nice community to be part of.
Right there, Davi has just shown what he's made of, using the parries to his advantage. So I decided to go for the level 3. Obviously, he did whiff, but it doesn't matter because he does get a lot of speed and damage boost now from this. But Emphasis went for the so I went for the level 3, and Emphasis managed to parry out of it, which means he wasn't going to get the whole thing, which that could have been the game ender for Scythe, he could have won off that. And it's crazy, which means Emphasis has got level 3 to play with, and he's got a lot more bar, but he's just trying to end it, and it looks like he has no chance of ending it right now. And with the OD, with the wall bounce, this could be it. And the confirm. MC couldn't use any meter, and I believe... Oh, it isn't it? Oh! The production just team are out of their chairs, and we are in final round, final match. Whoever takes this moves on to winners finals, and this is the Jalta League, ladies and gentlemen. The best fighting game scene in Bognor Regis to this day, because probably no one else has done it, but that's beside the point, And this is the winners finals. It's anybody's game, and this has been the best match of the night so far, And it's no shock horror that is Scythe versus Emphasis, And it's crazy to see their combos are crazy, But in terms of meter, Emphasis got so much meter to use. I thought the game was in Scythe's bag,
I thought it was.
And Scythe is probably kicking himself for that. Oh, lovely parry from Scythe, and that's an opportunity for Emphasis to apply a lot of damage. Are we going to see level 2 come out? We are not going to see the level 2 come out. This is disgusting. And we're going to see level 3, which does stop the drive impacts. It's going to do a lot of damage and put both players into burnout. But the difference is, Scythe is going to have level 2 or nearly close to level 3 plus the speed boost available, which means Emphasis is going to apply a lot of pressure. And this is it, ladies and gentlemen. Bushido kick Tatsu. Emphasis does have his level 3 available to him. He does have all of his Mia available to him. This is anyone's game. We're going to see the OD, and there's
very good match.
Emphasis is going to be kicking himself because of that match. And Scythe LDN will be moving on to grand final. That was winners finals.
That was amazing.
That was
so close, honestly, absolutely so close.
If you go to the Jalta League's Twitter, you're going to be seeing a lot of posts from that match being put on there, I assume, because that match was crazy. Even production got out of their chair during that match.
We should have a production reaction we need.
Literally, we just see both of them just go like that, and it's crazy, But what a match,
Very good match.
That's what we wanted. That's what we see in the Jalta League weekend, and both of these players perform to the best, and we might get to see the run back. That's what's crazy.
But the thing is, it's nice to see a little bit of rivalry between Cypher and
Yes.
Embassy. We've built it up, they've built it up, and it's just a really nice rivalry to keep going. And they're both really, really well-renowned players and really, really well, very good players. And we don't know. I think Cypher was very, very good that match. He was just on point.
Embassy was as well. Both the players, he definitely is going to be kicking himself. That was literally
Yes.
anyone's game. No one could know. Even Nostradamus, he couldn't tell who was going to be winning that match. And Embasy's definitely going to be kicking himself, but he does get the run back maybe. However, there is one more match before we get to see the grand finals, which is losers finals. Which we don't know who won. Who won the other match? Do we know who won the other match?
So I believe we saw the Gondola left.
Gondola versus Black French was the Black French.
Yeah,
So
we noticed that Gondola did
top
leave the
three
match.
will be seeds 1, 2, and 3. Shockingly enough, we got Black French, Scythe, and Emphasis. So Emphasis beat Black French before, but that was because of a double KO. And all of these matches are best of 5s.
It's good. We never know.
I'm sweating.
I'm
I'm not
sweating.
even playing the match.
I'm
I'm sweating. I want
it's
to
hot.
I want to
It's
get
hot.
into these games. I want to see if you guys. Who do you guys think going to win this match? Whoever loses this will be going home with a lovely £5 to their name. Whoever wins this will be moving on to grand finals, and we're going to see the Rashid mirror once again and fight. And you know what? Black French's tag puts it perfectly. Fighting games are no joke. Put some respect on fighting games, because this is the crazy content you're going to be getting, and I'm so excited to see how this goes. But who do you think is going to be taking this match? Obviously, Black French lost to Emphasis, but it's due to a double KO.
I mean, after Embassy's performance in the previous match against Scythe, I don't know. He might be warmed up fully. He might just bring it back. But Black French is looking really, really, really good right now.
But Black French has also warmed up a lot. He's played against MC before. He played against Gondola, who, congrats to Gondola. You obviously were a bit late. Be on time next time. I'm joking.
Nah,
But thank you, Gondola, for
yeah,
being
we
a
do
part of the
thank you.
tournament. You actually made it a lot better. We do really appreciate it, Gondola. You're going to see a lovely Rashid kick come from MC to apply a lot of pressure. So Gondola, 4th place. You will be seed number 4 going into next week's tournament. I put you as seed 5 randomly because I didn't know what seed you were going to be, and I think I was pretty accurate on where I put you, And it's just, and now we got the final, Rashid's all around, that's what we're going to find. And Black French manages to comfortably take the first round of match number 1. And it's just crazy to see all of these different Rashids play, because I feel like Emphasis waits for opportunities,
Yes.
Emphasis waits for opportunities. Scythe just plays aggressive. He's just going to throw all of his cards on the table. He will literally, he's the type of guy who, if you're in a poker game, to reveal he has an ace just already there.
Yeah.
That is the type of guy he is playing. That's his play style. And then Black French, I feel like Black French kind of has a mixture of both Emphasis and...
He's got a very, dual play style.
Yes. So that mixture is really good. However, if you can't... they're the masters of their craft, They're masters for a reason, And it's crazy to think about it. But the fact that we see so much Rashids, I will say this to everyone playing, could we see some different stuff, for next week or the week after? This is like watching Capcom Cup over again. I'm watching Ken and Luke play for 4 hours. I don't want to be watching Rashid mirrors for the whole thing. But it's crazy to think about the fact that Scythe said he was going to play Rashid for the whole tournament. And then
He didn't.
Emphasis managed to bring out the Kimberly,
He made him pull out the Kimberly, and obviously he won because of that. Because of his skill level as well.
I know, it's crazy. And look at the Black French go right now. He's in a position for perfect. We're going to see the Great Desert Storm, and we are going to see a level 3. But Emphasis, obviously, because it's a projectile, level 2 projectile, I'm pretty sure it still counters it. But that's new stuff. You don't really get to know what that stuff is going to do, until it happens. And another perfect KO. Peter piped a pick of peppers of perfect KOs, It's crazy to think about. Call me a rapper, honestly. 21 Savage wrote the song for this game. Get Luca Convertino. I've got a banger of Double League song coming in, And it's crazy to think about that. And again, into the next game, production is shaking their head in disappointment, which is perfectly fine, But it's Black French managed to win game 1, and he lost 2-0 last game. So obviously he's improved a lot. He's probably picked up on more stuff that MC does. And who do you think is going to be taking Scythe in finals?
Looking at this match right now, Black French is doing really, really well. But Embassy plays, he plays quite not as aggressive as obviously Scythe does. and you can see he's on the back foot quite a bit, and he waits for them to make a mistake, and then once they make the mistake, he goes hard. But Black French is looking very good this match, and I think maybe Black French.
God, my microphone disconnected. Nick Fury is somewhere in the background attacking me again. Oh, I didn't see that at the bottom, the Twitch.tv stuff. But Emphasis managed to get around, being a lot more aggressive. I'm unfortunate. I just realised something, that Gondola is now out, and that was my person to pick to win the tournament. So I'm a bit upset about that, Gondola. And we're going to see the double Great Desert Storm. It's so cool to see. Both using Rashid Kick, and this is what we talked about earlier. They both know what moves to use when using the Great Desert Storm, you know. They are like Beyblades. They start spinning and don't stop, you know. They got to let it rip and make sure that they don't miss any chance they get, you know. And it's nice to see this high-level gameplay, and it's really cool to see. And this is really good for Scythe, you know. Scythe gets to see who, and that's the thing with winners finals. People just think, oh, you just need to play one more match to win.
Well, you get to see gameplay.
Yes, you get to see other people's gameplay to see what they are playing. And Emphasis just comfortably just took that game, and now we're going into game number 2. And remember, they've got to win 3 games to win the whole set, you know, so we could be here for like a whole 5 games again. And these games are a lot more slower than the last one. So I feel like even though we're in Masters, we're definitely seeing a lot more of a slower game than...
They're not rushing in, they're not rushing into, you know, to stupid moves. They're taking the time, they're reading their opponents, and, you know, that's how that's why the fights are so much slower than they usually are.
Yeah, exactly. I think one reason why Scythe does it is because Kimberly feels very, when you, like, on a surface level, when I am not going into detail, but like they are kind of similar characters. They are both juggle combo characters. They don't do that much damage, and the only way they do that much damage is by their massive combo strings that they have going. And like, obviously because of that, it fits perfectly for a player like Scythe, you know, to play 2 characters which are very similar but very distinct in their own ways, you know. And this is a very close game, and looks like Black French is going to be taking the first round of game number 3 of this series. And guys, I want you to put in the chat who you think is going to be going to grand finals. Put 1 for Emphasis and 2 for Black French. We want to know your guys' say, you know. And once again, we want to ask you guys, it's week 3 of the Jalta League, so we want to know if you think we can improve on anything, you know, going forward. We are always looking to improve on the Jalta League so we can make it more entertaining for you guys. I can see a lovely Rashid kick up coming out from Emphasis. He knows he doesn't want to use the level 3 because obviously he doesn't need to use the level 3. And we are going to be seeing Emphasis utilising that tornado beautifully, but then whiffed the spinning up move. I don't actually know what it's called. I'm going to call that the Beyblade move.
The Beyblade move. We like the Beyblade move.
And this might be it for Emphasis for this round. And look at the damage. Disgusting damage from Black French. And Black French is actually in match point. If he wins this, Emphasis is out. You know?
And then it's obviously
Black French versus Scythe. But you never know what's going to happen, you know?
You never know. But, you know, these 2 players are very, very well-rounded, to be honest, and they're playing very well together.
Yeah, exactly. And it's crazy to think about everything these 2 people have accomplished so far in the Jalta League, you know. Especially for Emphasis, you know, he's been in top 3 every single time. It makes perfect sense why he's seed number 3, you know. I personally felt like he should have been seed number 2, but after seeing Black French, I perfectly understand why Scythe was thinking about putting him in seed number 2.
It was a very, you know, logical
yes. But it's really interesting to see all of these players play each other, and it's really nice to see all of these communities come apart, because we've got people from all over the world, you know, all over the world country, you know. I believe next week we actually have someone from Poland who's a diamond. We have a Diamond E Honda player from Poland playing next week's tournament, you know. And this is open to everyone, even if you're not in the United Kingdom, you can still take part. You got to follow our time zones, but other than that, you can take part. And this is match point for Black French. If he wins this, Emphasis out of the tournament, and we will not get to see the run back. And Emphasis will definitely kick himself for that, you know, if he doesn't get to see that run back. But, you know, once again, guys, we want to say thank you guys for coming to watch the stream. Obviously, we've had a bit of ups and downs for this stream. We're using a new setup. But I feel like, can we just say well done in the chat for the production? You know, the production are putting a lot of work for this. You know, they deserve the love and support, because without them, we couldn't be here doing this. So good job to the production for tonight, you know. Going forward, it'll get a lot better, and we love seeing that, you know. Social media as well. We've got a lot of good social media clips. We've got the double KO. We've got the Peter Pipe, the Pickle Peppers, you know. We've got the perfects, you know. We had a couple of perfects, you know, and it's really cool to see that. And look at the defense apply from Black French. That was like disgustingly good defense from him. Like even with the Great Desert Storm. Holy, that was so like eye-catching. So he used the wind step to jump over to Tornado. But Black French has taken it over Emphasis 3-1, and Emphasis is your third place.
Very well played by
GG's to Emphasis,
Very well played by Emphasis.
Hopefully we'll see you next time. You were so close against Side.
That was a really good match.
And it's crazy to think about that match, and it's great showing by both these players. And Emphasis will be your third place and going to be seed number 3 for next week's tournament. And to grand finals, we've got Black French versus Scythe. I don't think they've played against each other up until this point. I think they've actually just not been playing against each other this whole time, so they don't really know how each other plays actually in game. Like watching a game and seeing how a player plays and actually playing against them are two completely different things.
Yes.
So if you guys remember how the double elimination style works, Black French actually has to win 2 best of 5s to take this series, whilst Scythe only has to win 1. And it's crazy to think about that. And just look at all the games. We want to say thank you to everyone who's taken a part in today's tournament before we get into the grand finals. We couldn't have done this without all of you guys, and it's going to be nice to see everything going forward. But it's crazy, we've had like Gondola. I was shocked about Gondola.
Really good.
New player came in, got 4th place, same as the Black French, and there's going to be a lot of changes in seeding, I think, going forward. I think a lot of people have gone up in seeding and some people have gone down in seeding, which is a bit unfortunate. But, that's how it is going to be. But, it's going to be crazy games, and you can catch all of this. If you miss any of this, you can go to our YouTube channel. Around about 2 hours after the stream is uploaded, we normally get the VODs uploaded to the YouTube so you guys can watch it. It also allows the players to watch back their games to see what they improve on. I've had Joe Dark Soul, Punchy Duke, even Emphasis sometimes go back and watch their games to see what they could have done differently, and that's what we want to do. We still want to be a support system for all these players. We want to give everyone an opportunity to shine like a diamond. Thank you, Rihanna.
Yes, Rihanna.
And I believe that I can hear the sounds of 2 people getting into a lobby maybe, and I think we are gonna be getting into the grand finals.
Here we go.
So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, your grand finals of the week 3 of Jalta League will be Scythe LDN versus the Black French. Please let us know who you think is winning as we get into another Rashid Mirror match for the 10,000 time. 10,000 years puts a crick in your neck. That's a good Aladdin quote, And 10,000 years of watching Rashid will put a crick in your neck. But this is what we want to see. And it's crazy, These are our 2. This is seed 1 and 2, and going into next week, they will be seed 1 and 2. And it's going to be interesting to see who displays it. Just remember, Scythe has to win just 1 best of 3, but the Black French only has to win 2 best of 3, so it's going to be crazy. So what do you think about this match, Josh?
I think, it's crazy how everyone seems to use the same group of characters as I said earlier on, but it's just mad that everyone seems to use Rashid. There's obviously something good about him and easier to use, or, does a lot of damage, that everyone seems to be using him.
So what's crazy is in pro play, I don't know if Rashid's actually played that much. You do see a lot of JPs, you see a lot of Kens, you see a lot of some Blankers, some Eds, I think. I don't think you actually see that much Rashid in actual pro play. So it's nice to see these characters play Rashid, but it's a bit weird when all top 4 play
everyone
Rashid.
Seems to be using him,
and we did get to see Sykes Kimberly, but it's
because he had to take it out.
Because he had to take it out because of Emphasis. But that match was actually crazy. The best match of the night so far was Emphasis versus this. So we want you guys to know, do you want to see the reset? If so, I want you to type spam the Black French in chat, ladies and gentlemen. And it's crazy to think about. We're going to see the Cyclone come out, the Beyblade Tornado come out. Scythe has got a critical art available to himself. OD into normal Tornado into OD Tornado. And Black French manages to take this round. And we're in final round of game number 1. Crazy to think about what both these players can accomplish,
Yes.
And it makes sense why Scythe put this guy as a contender for seed number 2, And this could be a Scythe's hardest matchup yet. Emphasis is a really strong player, but this could be Scythe's kryptonite.
Yeah, he's holding his own. Black French is doing very well.
And I think it's because he plays so he plays like Emphasis, but he plays like Scythe as well. And because of the combination of both of them, you kind of become like a well-oiled machine. None of the cogs feel rusty. And we are, once again, you utilize the great So the Great Desert Storm is utilized to like obviously counteract each other, you know, because there's so much pressure which is applied when you utilize the Great Desert Storm, you know. And one thing about it is one thing with Rashid is you want to take control of like the state of the game, you want to be controlling the stage with these type of characters, you know, because that's how you get your combo started, and Great Desert Storm is perfect for that. And we see the third Great Desert Storm, and you know, and look at that beautiful zoning from Cypher LDN to utilize the combo perfectly. And I think this will be game number 1 of the set, and it is. And Cypher LDN will be taking game number 1 against the Black French. But it's a good start so far, and looks like both players are just going to be getting back into the Rashid era, you know.
Definitely seems to be the meta, doesn't it? Really?
Yeah, for sure. The default, I guess, at high level, you know. I feel like the Rashid was definitely a character designed for high level, you know. He's a character that was designed for easy to play, hard to master type characters. There are lots of characters in this game. Oh, Nick Fury attacked my microphone again. I apologize. I'm getting that sorted out quickly. Yeah, so anyway, he's quite a hard character to master. Like, there's such a massive ceiling with Rashid, with all of the like air walking combos you could do, you know. And it's interesting to see that. But some characters in this game have quite a low ceiling, and that's based on how many moves are in their move set, you know. Like, characters like Manon, she has 5 special moves, whilst Rashid has like 7, 8, you know. And it's crazy to think about that. And like, this is a close set so far, you know, both players are applying a lot of pressure, and Cypher's going to take it.
Taking it.
And as it stands, you know, Cypher we might not even go to a losers, you know, for grand finals. As it stands, Empathy might be that kryptonite for Scythe, you know, generally, and like, no discredit to Black French because he's put on a masterclass performance getting all the way here so far, but like, as it stands, Cypher just putting a lot of pressure, and we're wondering if we are going to see maybe a character change after this round by any of the players, you know. So, like, the Black French does have level 3 to utilize the critical R. He might have to try and use it just to apply a lot of pressure. But
perfect KO.
Peter piped a pick of holy molies and perfect KO, and that was game number 2. And we are in match point, you know. We are in match point. If Scythe wins this, that's the game, you know. That's the end of the tournament. Scythe wins, you know. And the Black French gets second place. But Black French does not want to allow that to happen. He's going to apply a lot of pressure. But, like, I think Scythe's adaptability to how people play might be just a little better than the Black French, in my opinion. Because Black French hasn't really got to play against Scythe in this tournament so far. We don't know because these are both UFG players, you know. We don't know if they've played against each other before, you know.
No, that's also very true.
So we don't know any of the backstory. They seem to know each other when they were talking in the Discord server, so they must have known each other. But like, Scythe definitely knows how to play against. Definitely seems like he knows the Rashid mirror a lot better than the Black French. Saying that, Black French changed the Rashid against Emphasis earlier on when he was playing Ed originally.
Do you reckon he'll bring it out now?
I don't think he's going to bring out the Ed. I think he's going to keep utilizing the Rashid. But saying that, this is match point, game point, tournament point. You know, if Scythe wins this, that's it. Nice. Game over, you know. Game over, man. Game over. Watch the Predator for that reference, you know. I haven't watched it, but take me back to Laser Force, you know, for some laser tag, you know. It'd say that at the end of every game. Anyway, back to the game at hand, you know. But it's crazy, you know. Scythe is just really, he is the Oscar. He is like an Oscar to like a, what's like a really bad award? Trying to think. Wait, what? The what?
The what?
The Razzies? I don't even know what that is.
Our producer said the Razzies.
That's why it must be, and that's why it must be so bad, because I've never heard of the Razzies before, you know? It's like the Game Awards and like a Nintendo Direct, like in between each other, you know? And look at the aggression that Cypher LDN is managing to apply right now. Tim Black French is really close for both of these players, and that was a whiffed attempt by Black French and a lovely grab, but they are both in chipstone. We are going to see the Great Desert Storm, which is going to counteract, and he's probably going to utilize it. Great Desert Storm whiffs, you know, and this could be anyone. Ooh. And Black French manages to take the round. He is still fighting, but Cypher LDN just needs one more round in this game to win, you know? And it's crazy, you know, to think about. Here, he doesn't want to allow Black French to start getting emotion because he knows how he plays. And the high-level players, if they start getting that motivation, that drive impact, haha. Anyway, that drive to keep going, you know. I'm going to get a sad trombone. Yep, I've got the quickest sound effect playing. to keep going, you know. And it's crazy to think about that, but like these are your seed number 1 and 2 of this tournament, so give it up for these 2 players right now. They're playing so well, and Cypher's managed to get Black French under half. We're going to see the Great Desert Storm coming out, you know, just apply a lot of pressure to utilize it, and nothing going on. It's like a casual tornado in Nevada, you know, like nothing really much going on, you know, just sand, you know. Dune, have you watched Dune?
Doom's very good, though.
Oh, I've not watched it yet, you know.
I need to watch that as well.
The Black French is on quite low, you know, and managing to apply a lot of pressure. It's got a lot of bar to work with in terms of drive rush, but Scythe LDN has managed to apply a lot of pressure. But Scythe LDN is your week 3 champion and still your undefeated Jalta League champion. This guy has not lost a single game in this tournament so far, and it's crazy to think about that, you know. And that's the tournament, you know. And commiserations to the Black French. You put on a masterclass performance. We hope to see you next week for next week's tournament. For a little bit of insider knowledge, it will be Swiss format, which basically means we'll keep playing until someone is undefeated after a certain amount of rounds, and then that player will be the victor. You know, it's kind of like a King of the Hill. We're going to try out these formats because we might be using Swiss for the big special thing that's coming up later on. But congratulations to Scythe LDN once again, the reigning champion. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we want to congratulate the reigning champion of the Jalta League. Give it up for Scythe LDN. Thank you so much once again, Scythe, to putting on a masterclass performance. You know, you really are the gold standard for the Jalta League, and we are hoping to see you for next week. And commiserations to Black French. So your podium standing was 3rd place, goes to N4C, winning a lovely £5. The Black French will be getting £10. I will need to get his details because I already have the other 2's details. And finally, Scythe LDM will be walking home with a lovely £20 in his pocket and probably a deep breath after that N4C game because that was an insane game. But anyway, saying that, guys, we are going to be coming to the end of today's stream. We really appreciate you guys coming to watch. You know, follow us on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. We haven't posted anything on there, but it will come eventually.
There will be.
Oh, we have apparently. We have now apparently. We've been informed we have to go to our TikTok brains 2-second clips. You know, you got it going. But if you guys want to be a part of the Jalta League, please remember to either message me, Shiriyuki, with a $sign on Discord, or at the Jalta League on Twitter, and we'll get you guys in. Once again, we want to thank the UFG for allowing us to find all of these players. You know, with the UFG, we managed to find everyone. Well done to everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we are going to be coming to the end of today's stream. We out. Jalta out.
Jalta out.
Oh.